Hello there guys and welcome back to episode number 3 of the Hibs project. And before we get started today, I just want to say thank you very much for all the support on the first 2 episodes. It's been a little while since I recorded those, almost a week, but I want to say thank you for the likes, the comments. I even got a DM saying where I could improve. I appreciate the feedback and we've made a couple of improvements. The first one that you will see is the mic in front of me. We have a mic stand now, and the other one is that the graphics card did arrive, and I'm hoping that you can tell, and there is some, I'm hoping it's more clear. There's some better quality. It should be 1080, 60 frames per second. Whether we get that or not, we'll wait and see. Let me know what you think, whether you can see the improvements. I appreciate it. It's a good feeling to be able to improve and invest sort of in my own setup. We've come from a single laptop and a bunch of adapters to try and get some FIFA gameplay for videos years ago. You'll never see them. You understand? Never. They'll never see the light of day because the quality wasn't great. I was really kind of awkward on camera. I'm not saying that I've improved that much, but I'm hoping that you can notice a difference with my confidence, if you will, on camera. But yeah, thank you very much to the Twitch guys and the YouTube following. I appreciate you guys very much. Thank you for all the support. It's been absolutely incredible. We're back on the Twitch grind, kind of. A couple of streams here and there. Link to the Twitch is in the description below. And without further ado, guys, Hibs Project, episode 3. Let's see where we're at. And straight away, guys, you can see in front of you there the schedule. Last time we met was the 3-0 win against Steny, the 4-2 win away at Cowdenbeath, and we completed our Betfred Cup Group B sweep with 4 wins out of 4, 10 goals scored, 2 goals against. You've seen both of those against Cowdenbeath. But we played really well. The Cali game was really frustrating. We were very good on top for most of the game. We ended up scoring. Who actually scored for us? Greg Docherty scored after 9 minutes. Recently transferred to Hull in real life. We were on top. They had 2 shots the whole game. It was frustrating. We should have scored a lot more. But we take the performance, we take the result, and we move on. Then the next one was 2-0 away at Peterhead again. We played really well. A couple of goals in there, one for Deutsch and one for Newell. Took us the second half to really get going, but again, dominant performance in a group that we should have been winning, and that we did win in the end. We sort of clean sweep the group, and I was pleased. It was kind of like a pre-season run out, if you will. But impressed with the team so far. So in terms of players brought in, we managed to get a senior affiliate link with Olympique Marseille. And first of all, we brought in Niels Nkunku as a backup left back to Stevenson and Whittaker. We're not paying any wages, which was the key thing for me. Whittaker, as we said, we talked about, pace-wise, not great. This guy, decent defensive capabilities. Going forward, he's not going to help us that much. Crossing and dribbling and passing isn't great, but in terms of tackling, marking, first touch, and the nice physical stats in there, he's going to be a good backup to Louis Stevenson, who is actually back in training, which is great for us, and hopefully he'll be back to match fitness soon. Second of all, we've brought in Saif Dine Kaoui. I think it said, as I said, it'll be a theme of this series, me getting players' names wrong. Now, he plays the attacking midfield role. I wish that finishing stat was a wee bit higher, but in terms of an advanced playmaker, he doesn't really need that stat. Good dribbling, good first touch, good passing, good technique, acceleration, and stamina and agility. Very good in the physical section. Left-footed, media description as attacking midfielder. He's going to play in front of or as a backup to Scott Allen. We don't actually play with an attacking midfielder when we're away from home or against the bigger teams. So this guy will play when we're at home. And if we need to bring him on, in games that are tight, he can probably unlock the defenses. Now, that's it. We haven't brought anyone else in. Good news is McNulty and Tom James and Louis Stevenson, like I said, all back in training. No chance of Boiler being back for the end of the season, as far as I'm aware. But yeah, those are the signings that we managed to make. Like I said, there wasn't really much room for manoeuvring, if you will. Like I said, we are paying way over our wage budget right now. We are currently making a loss, so we need to try and move some players on. There's a couple teams in for Hanlon and a couple of teams in for Palm again, so we'll see if we can get them moved on before the window slams shut. And this will be the team to kick off our league campaign. We have Marciano in goals. Whittaker remains at left back for now. Porto and Jackson are centre backs. Davy Gray at right back. Omiyonga stays in this sort of Roman playmaker role behind Doherty and Mallon in the middle. Horgan one side, Curtis Jones the other, who's only added an assist to his tally since the 2 goals that you guys saw with me. And Christian Doige continues up top through the middle. Now, I'm hoping to get off to a good start here. We are favourites, bookies' favourites for this game, but we'll see. There have been a few games played. Celtic drew their first game to Hearts, so maybe we can take advantage as we chase the top 2. The team talk has gone well. Are you hopeful that Stevie Mallon carries his recent good form into this match? He's playing really well, absolutely. And here we go. Now, with the new graphics card, I'm hoping that the graphics for the game will continue to play in 2D, but the replays will now be in 3D. I'm hoping that the quality is going to be better for you guys. As Kilmarnock here, early ball in, and St Clair goes close. That's not the start I had in mind. Can we start a wee bit better here? Away at Killy for the first game of the season. We've had one highlight and it went to them. Let's see if we can get creative here. I need to get Stevie Mallon and Greg Doherty on the ball. And as the first half draws to a close, well, that was drab, wasn't it? Now, Rangers winning 2-0. In the dressing room, I'm going to say that was not good enough. We need to be better. Who's stressed? Omiyonga didn't like that. He's not having the best game. Neither is Doherty. Neither is Doige. Now, we'll give them an hour, and then I'm going to change, I think, to the attacking formation, and we'll get Kaui on and see if he can unlock this Killy defence and unlock this game for us, because at the moment we've not had a highlight. And as the hour ticks on, Killy have made a change. They've brought on Greg Keelty. So the change is going to be Omiyonga is going to come off, Kaui is going to move into this attacking playmaker role just behind Doige, and Joel Newell is going to come on for Daryl Horgan. I'm going to swap Curtis Jones to this side, and let's see if we can get something going. I'm not sure if this is a highlight because we've made a change or whether Curtis Jones fires wide. But with 30 minutes to go, let's see if we can actually get something going in this game. That was the first highlight that we've had, and I think it's because I made a change. The time is ticking away here, and we are not doing anything at all. A chance. Killy. Out to Keelty on this side, goes back to the goalkeeper. Now, we want to make a winning start. A draw isn't disastrous, but we don't want to lose. As Davy Gray here, now on the ball for us. Stevie Mallon. Cowie on the ball. Doherty. Looks wide for Joel Newell. O'Donnell wins the header. Whittaker keeps it alive. And Cowie now. Can you get us going forward? No, he can't. He loses the ball. Brophy now. Driving forward. Has a go. And it's just wide. And again, I mean, that's not what you're after from your new star attacking midfielder in there. 5 minutes to go. I mean, the time is ticking away here, and we haven't done anything at all. And having scored a goal in every game in the Betfred Cup, we start our league season, or our league campaign, I should say, with a 0-0 draw away at Killy. And with Rangers coming up, yeah. That's not how I wanted to start this. Rangers have steamrolled who are supposed to be our closest opposition in Aberdeen. They've walked through them, and we've drawn away at Killy. Now, like I said, Killy are a decent side. It was going to be a tough game, but that was drab. And to say it was boring was an it's an understatement, is what it is. Rangers at home in 6 days' time, and I will see you for it. I just seen go through there as well that City are in for Edouard from Celtic. For 25 million. I mean, that is massive, really, isn't it, for Celtic? That's a lot of money to improve a lot of areas of the squad, which is, you know, we don't need. We need them to stay. Well, even now, I don't think we'll be able to catch them. Not if we're playing like the way we did against Killy. But yeah, 25 million for Edouard. Is that too much, or is that what do you think they would get from him in real life? Because he was linked over the summer of a move away from Celtic Park. So 25 mil, is that a lot? Is that too much? Too little? What do you guys think? I've just made a bid for Lucas Perrin from Marseille as a centre-back, young centre-back Perrin. Now, if we do get rid of Hanlon and we do get rid of Paul McGinn to get them off the wage budget, this guy coming in as a backup to Porto and Jackson, I think it might be alright. Here we are then, Hibernian versus Rangers at Easter Road, and one enforced change is that Joel Newell will come in for Greg Doherty, as Doherty is on loan from Rangers and can't play against his parent club. Now, I'm not going to make any other changes. Naismith picked up a wee knock, but he should be alright. Hibernian versus Rangers, let's go. Now, we didn't play well against Killy, I think it's fair to say. But today, we need to be at it, because if we're not at it, we'll be absolutely demolished by Rangers. Team talk's gone well. Primary focus is to make sure We keep things tight at our end. We are underway at Easter Road. Hibernian versus Rangers. We're on the ball straight away here as Newell pings a ball long. And Shea Ojo has it now for Rangers. Let's zoom in a wee bit here. Ryan Kent now. This team is stacked full of really, really good players. Barisic, let's not go 1-0 down after 30 seconds, please. Kent, Aribo, someone close him down. Hits a shot. I think it hit Jackson. They're still on it. Aribo. Well, it wasn't 30 seconds. It was 40 seconds. 1-0 down. It's not the start we had in mind. They get the first shot. I mean, let's just change this. Wait a second here. TV, here we go. Look at this. A bit of 3D action. The first shot comes in. It hits Jackson. It's raining in Scotland. Imagine my surprise. Barisic knocks it into Kent. Kent drops it back. Nobody. I mean, somebody should be in here. Who should be here? And Aribo fires it. Near post. Past Marciano. We're 1-0 down after 40 seconds. Not the start we had in mind. And Rangers are coming again here with Ryan Kent. Now Aribo. Mallon does brilliantly. And Doige. Can he see him behind here? Has he got the pace to get away from his man? Christian Doige, great save from McGregor. And not really a chance, but it was a decent effort on goal. Mallon now with a corner, ball in. Katic heads clear. As Morelos there, 11-minute injury. Porto struggling as well. It's all going off here. Curtis Jones now. Here we go. We come forward. Joe Newell. Omiyonga. This is where I want these three on the ball. Just keep it. I say it as he launches it wide and Ryan Kent brings it clear. Davy Gray gets to him. Now Stephen Davis. Ryan Jack. Connor Goldson, lovely ball out to Ojo. Ojo's causing us all kinds of issues down this side. And Ryan Kent makes it 2-0 and we're at 6s and 7s back here. And I came into this episode today thinking 3 points against Killie. Maybe we can nick a point off Rangers. And so far, well, is this man's... Wait a second here. Whoa. This man's shorts are see-through at the back. They're see-through at the back. Ryan Kent nods it past Marciano and we are 2-0 down. Shea Ojo, his buttocks is on show in this corner. I mean, this is not how I saw it going today. We've got a chance here, or maybe create an opportunity as Newell goes down. It's a penalty kick. It'll be Stevie Mallon to get us back in the game. We haven't done anything. We haven't had a clear-cut chance or anything, but we've got a penalty now. Stevie Mallon dispatches it and it's 2-1 after 20 minutes. And having seen no highlights against Killie... A great pen from Stevie Mallon. No highlights against Killie. We've seen 3 goals in the first 20 minutes. Mallon, ball in. Horgan heads it just wide. That's a big chance for us. Half an hour played. Rangers have a free kick on this side. Stevie Davis, ball in. Aribo. Somehow we get it clear. That must have bounced down on the line. And we somehow get it clear. Davis, corner swung and Katic heads over. So far, for us being 2-1 down, I was a little bit disappointed, but we've started to come back into this game. If we can nick another one before half-time, I'd be very pleased. Time ticks away in the first half here, and it doesn't look Davy Gray getting booked again. But an even game. They're edging the possession slightly. They've taken their 2 chances. I'm gonna assertively say, show me something else in the second half. I'm not making any changes. I think they've done all right so far. I mean, it hasn't been great. You know, Whitaker is struggling. Davy Gray ease off tackles as Barisic looks down the line for Ryan Kent. That's far too easy. Kent, ball in, Ojo. And I was just saying, it hasn't been too bad. And we're 3-1 down now against Rangers. I'm going to have to make a change here. The back 4 are struggling. Whitaker, 6.2. Porto, 6.4. Davy Gray, 6.5. I mean, Naismith isn't fit, but who do we take off here? Whitaker's got to come off, so we'll keep the faith in Davy Gray. Joel Newell off for Kauai. Not good enough so far. 2 changes. Naismith on. Kauai in here as an advanced playmaker. We need to get something going, man. This is so poor. An hour played, and we just haven't been good enough. 63 minutes played, and this really shows how far away from the top 2 we are. You know, we're getting absolutely annihilated by Rangers as Ryan Kent dives in on Horgan. It'll just be a free kick. If we can get a goal just now, I'm coming off cautious. I was going to say if we can get a goal now, there's a chance for us to get back into this game. But Marciano's come out. He's not claimed the ball. And Borna Barisic. I mean, I don't know what Marciano is doing there, but Barisic heads in at the back post and we're 4-1 down. And the wise out chance start. Not five. The wise out chance start around Easter Road, as we have just not been good enough today. We've been so far off it. Like I said at the start of the second half, we actually hadn't been that bad in the first half. We kept it close. Keeper's struggling, back four are struggling, and Rangers they're annihilating us at the moment. Defoe back to Ojo. Ojo hits it. Barisic tips it to Hadji. Actually, a fantastic double save from Marciano. It's not the start to the season that I had in mind. A draw against Killy and, well, an eye-opening loss against Rangers. I'm going to say aggressively, I'm far from pleased with that. That's not good enough for us. And with Aberdeen to come, I mean, look at this schedule. Aberdeen to come, and then we've got St Mirren, St Johnstone, Motherwell, and then Celtic. And I think the next time we'll meet, Celtic at home, Hearts away, it's not the start of the season I had in mind. As we look at the table, after 2 games, we're in 9th position, and we're supposed to be challenging the top 2. Listen, it's a work in progress. That's exactly why I called it the Hibs project. It's not the start I had in mind. The wise out chants have started already. In terms of the finances, there isn't the money there for us to bring anybody in that's going to change our squad massively. We're going to have to do what we can with this team. It may be a case of changing the tactics, especially, I mean, that wasn't good enough. Neither was the Kelly game. Maybe we should start like controlling the game and see if we can create chances that way. Yeah, I'm disappointed with the start, but hopefully you're not disappointed with the episode. I'm hoping the upgrades that we've made have made a difference in the episode. If they have, please leave a like. Let me know what you thought in the comment section. The next time we will meet, it will be the Celtic game and then the Edinburgh Derby against the rivals Hearts. If you've enjoyed today's episode, don't put wise out in the comments. Please do not leave without leaving a like. Subscribe to the channel if you happen to be new. Thank you very much for the support on the first 2 episodes. I do appreciate it. Let's continue. Let's reach 5 likes. 5 likes? Can you do that? Thank you very much for watching, guys. Yeah, we have work to do. See you later.